Hello, this is The Way of Fairness. My name is Stephen Childs. I was dreaming about because the government was being unfair with their power in relation to me and Alcoholics Anonymous. So, because I'm defending myself, that I've explained in other videos, how somebody will say to me, "Die, Steve." And so, in the past, I'm like flat-footed about it, and I don't respond. And so that's harmful to your psyche, to have people tell you to die. They can tell you to faint. This is actually affecting people's health. Mine. I know that for a fact. So that energy can make me dizzy. People are fainting for strange reasons, unknown reasons. Years ago, they told me, go down to Nephi. Nephi, Utah is south here about 50 miles. I'm in Orem, Utah now. And I just got back to my room from Denny's restaurant that's on State Street in Orem. They told me to go to Nephi. This was a few years ago, because people are going to pass out. They wanted to show me the evidence of this. So I went down there, and I was parked at a grocery store parking lot, if I remember right. Or I was at the park, where I think I was at the park. The very park that the woman was walking on the far side of the park, on the sidewalk, and she did a nose plant out of the blue. Just tipped over. Somebody called the ambulance, and the ambulance came, and they had told me that people are going to pass out. People are going to faint. And I guess people actually die for unknown reasons. They're telling me that there's going to be cerebral hemorrhages from extraterrestrials causing that to people that are doing me wrong and others wrong, and they will just end their life. They will just give them a massive stroke that'll either cripple them or put them underground, and it will kill them. So something they do kill. I'm asking. They do kill humans. Tomorrow night, something's going to happen to a human. Somebody's going to get killed by them tomorrow night. That's how I'm interpreting what I'm hearing. So, I just went to Denny's, and I made the thoughts of planning to go to Denny's after leaving the AA meeting, and I'm still upset because a guy just threatened me severely at the AA meeting. So I'm getting ready to go to Denny's, and I'm hearing they're getting scared. They don't dare throw you out. They want to kick you out of Denny's. You know why they want to kick me out of Denny's? Because I defeat their God power. Wherever I go, the God power fails. The devil fails. The false savior of the world fails. All it fails. The gods fail whenever I'm around. AA, they have to let me be there because I'm welcome because I have a desire to quit drinking. And they already made the case early on in AA. The atheist says, you said as all I need is a desire to quit drinking, and now you're telling me I have to leave. You told me as all I needed is a desire to quit drinking. Did you mean those words, or are you just saying them? So that's what the atheist said in the early on in AA. And they said, we have to let the atheist stay. So they don't want me defeating their power. It's like a narcissist. If there's a narcissist that's running the show at Denny's or any place else, and I go there, he can see that I'm not surrendering to their game. I don't care how many of them there are or what they look like. I don't care if they're policemen. So that's what they're telling me telepathically. It's policemen that was there. Or they're invoking that power. That's despicable. That's abuse of power. So they're playing like they're having mercy on me and they're not going to kick me out. I can overhear the guy talking to the waitress. Horrible. I hope they treat their dog better than that. They enjoy putting me in fear. There's a German word called Schadenfreude, and it means people that get pleasure from causing other people pain. I can do that too. I'm doing it right now to them in my mind. I'm imagining them chained to the wall and somebody whipping them. And I'm clapping. Hit him some more. This is just imagination. When people do you wrong, you don't have any more compassion for them. You have nothing but hatred. Is all you want to see is them suffer. That's how I'm at with 90% of the people on planet Earth. And it's all they got to do is stop doing people wrong. So I did explain that when I was paying my ticket, that the extraterrestrials they're very close. And because they had been talking about locking somebody up, so I don't just stand there flat-footed. I say something. So I said, the extraterrestrials are close, and they're going to put people in, they're going to take people that are doing wrong to other people that are unfair, they are going to take them as prisoners of war and lock them up in their type of prison. Have you ever been abducted? They can be really scary. They can end people's lives. So, I don't have anybody supporting me other than them. This is all based on faith. I have faith in extraterrestrials that are atheists. So I've been telling people, I might have said this there, I don't know why, because it's always about God or the devil. That's where their power comes from. And so I'll tell people, my extraterrestrial friends that are atheists have more power than God and Satan put together. Because they don't exist. And the extraterrestrials that I have faith in do exist. Because I have had so many experiences that are anecdotal. The judge in Linden, Utah. I was taken to court on people's bearing witness, and it was false witness. They lied about what happened. And the policeman lied on the police report. and I got convicted. And I paid the fine with $100 bills. And at that time, I was still not sure if Jesus was something positive to invoke, because some of the words of the New Testament I like what's hidden will be revealed. And the Old Testament says to hate evil. I like that too. I like the idea that we should hate evil. And what is evil? It's unfairness. It's some form of unfairness. And the Bible's unfair, so we hate part of the Bible and we like part of the Bible. So the part of Jesus that's good, let me put it that way. The story, I think it's a story. Oh, let me tell you what happened. At Danny's, I'm thinking, so is there really a Jesus? And I heard telepathically, there's not now. And I'm saying, well, then what are you? Who are you that's telling me this? And it's humorous. It says, I'm more of a worm. Because it says in the Bible that Jesus is a worm. So I said, I'm thinking we'll have to construct prisons for worms. Because you're not being fair. So I'm kind of humorous back to them too. So anyway, that's like a statement that they told me telepathically that lightens things up. Like, don't take this so serious. And that's what I needed to hear. Because when they're threatening to lock me up or to keep me kicked out of AA, another guy said that he doesn't want somebody at AA. Another guy reinterpreted what I said to the group for me, and he wasn't even close with what I meant. And so I interrupted, and the chairman didn't stop me. I said, don't speak for me. He apologized. But that's what they do. The people at AA are despicable that way. It's a cult. It has a cult side to it, where they convince you to let them tell you what to do. So you'll have people at meetings say, if my sponsor told me to shit in a 5-gallon can on Main Street, I would. Whatever. So it's like a guru in India. You surrender to a guru. Some of the gurus in India are horribly harmful to people. Yogi Bhajan came from India. He's a Sikh. He was a Sikh. And he had a cult set up and made tons of money through Kundalini Yoga. And it's a big controversy because you hear people what they sent their children to India because he wanted them to go to school over there, separating a 2-year-old boy from his parents. Can you imagine how stupid that is? What kind of a heartless monster would do such a thing? He told people, if you leave me, you will lose your soul. And I'll bet there's a lot of sex going on for him. So we have that same thing going on with sexual abuse in the LDS religion, and they keep it pretty much silenced. They pay them off so that they won't talk. So these guys are trying to put me in fear. Don't put me in fear when you're in the wrong, dum-dum. My extraterrestrial friends might put you in a wheelchair for the rest of your life. See, this is not the time to be ruled by fear. This is the time to be fearless. I don't care if they kill me, torture me, burn me with gasoline. I don't care what they do. They're not going to control me in an unfair fashion. I surrender to being fair to everyone. And that's what they're going to do, or they're going to be punished by my higher power. Count on it.